Hello and welcome back to On the Workbench. Today we're inside the 08 Saab 97X, and if we look over here on the right side of the dash, you can see we got a problem where this cup holder is jammed in. It's actually broken, and so we're going to replace that today with a brand new cup holder. So let's go over to the workbench, take a look at the parts and tools we'll need to do this repair, and then we'll come right back. The tools that you need for this job are going to be very simple. You're going to want some sort of magnetic part tray to keep track of. There's going to be 2 screws, the top and the bottom of your cup holder. You're going to need to reuse those, as those did not come with the new part. And so just some quick tray or a way to keep track of that in the vehicle. And then you're going to need probably at least 2 non-marring pry tools with a thin wedge tip at the end to be able to pry off the front fascia off the radio and that center console. I'll put a link below to this specific set. I had a video on these. I put a little card up in the corner to that. And then you're going to want a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. I'm just going to use this Mac grip ratcheting screwdriver here. I had a video about this one the other day. I put a card in the corner about that one. With a number 2 Phillips bit. And that's it. So the tools are very simple. Looking at the part, here is our new original part. For whatever reason, these were apparently out of production for a while for the 97X. They recently came back into production, or at least they became available towards, I don't know, about the 3rd quarter of 2018. So if you couldn't find one of these before, you should be able to find them now. They're about $85, give or take. So let's open up the package and see what we get inside. So this comes wrapped in this wrap here. And this bubble wrap, sorry for the camera shake. And then as we take the part out, we don't get any screws with this. All we have is our singular cup holder. If I press on the top, it does nothing. What's important here is if we look at this, there is a tab here in the back. That is a breakaway tab that is only there for shipping and not actually for use. You're not going to be able to insert this with this tab. This tab has to be pulled out like that. Now, voila, the cup holder works. So then as we look around the cup holder, once you get it relatched, you can see it is made in Brazil. That's kind of interesting. And then on the side, we can see a part number here. If I'm guessing, this tells me this was made February 25th of 2013. I think that's what that would tell me for a date code. But for a while, you couldn't get these from any of the Saab part stores. So now let's go over to the vehicle. Now the first step for making this repair is going to be to remove this trim that's around. We got to be able to get access to a couple screws that hold on this cup holder, as you saw in the loops on the top and the bottom of the part. So we're going to use our non-marring pry tool to try to get access to that. As you can see now, we've loosened the trim, and then we can take that out of the way. Sort of. There's a wiring harness here that's connected to some of the climate controls. We got to be gentle with this that we don't damage the trim. And then now we can see there's 1 screw on the top and 1 screw on the bottom that we need to remove. And so I'm going to use my Mac grip ratcheting screwdriver to do this. All I have to do is just pull out these 2 screws. And like that, our cup holder should now come out with a little bit of play. Here we go. Here's the damaged one. Let's take a look at this. And you can see where I tried to super glue it here. I tried to super glue it on the side, and it was just getting jammed in and not wanting to actually work. See, there we go, broke right there. This is actually a really cheap design. I wish they had done better on this. Just out of curiosity, looking at this one here, to the new part, we can see the part number on it's just a little bit different. but these things here look to be identical in size and shape, so I think we got the right part. And the new one has a little cup holder logo on it. I don't know that my old one actually had, or maybe it wore off, I don't remember. But now we can put this one right back into place, line it up, put our screws in. One little trick with this is going to be to make sure that this is positioned appropriately when we get the trim back on. Remember, this is a plastic part, so you don't want to tighten these up too tight, just firm enough to be able to hold the cup holder in place. Give it a quick test. There we go. Open, closed, open, closed. Perfect. And at this time, while we got this apart, if you've got a lot of debris back in here, this might be a good time to get out a little cleaning cloth and just clean up a little bit back here around the vents and get a little bit of debris out just to make it a little bit cleaner. And then once you're satisfied, I don't think I'm actually going to do much cleaning here. It actually looks pretty good to me for my car. We're just going to take the trim face. Before we snap it in, we're going to just double check that the cup holder fits through the slot. This is very important because if you go too far and stuff isn't actually fitting through the slots, then the cup holder won't actually work. And you can see now, with the trim back on, cup holder opens just like it should, straight from the factory. And we're closed and we're good. And so it's just that simple to replace the Saab 97X cup holder. So I hope you found this video useful and have a great day. Bye.